you cannot handle real work, reality talk, 80+ language, simply skip the video.
Vlog number 39, and it's Sunday, and on Sunday we do, or I do, I'm actually looking for a spot to put the camera, but I cannot. No, I don't have my equipment with me. So we go on Sunday a little bit easier on the running between the calisthenics spots. I'm going to show you the calisthenics spot. This is calisthenics spot number 1, and we're going to run to calisthenics spot number 2. By the way, yesterday I said something about how to solve the problem, right? If you lost your passport, your bank cards, and you still need to survive and eat, and you got at least 1 or 2 trusted people in other countries or maybe in other cities, then I explained how to solve it, because I had to do it just to bridge a little period the past. Yesterday I actually succeeded to do it. I came up with the whole fucking thing. If you look on Google how to solve this, you're not gonna find it. Anyway, calisthenics number spot. Please, people, subscribe, follow, hit this ring bell ring, or you get notification bell, and I'm going to run to the fucking next calisthenics spot. Next spot number 2, and this is the thing: 5 dips with knee raises, 5 pull-ups, and then hanging with the arms over the dips bar and raise the knees to the elbow. So that's what I'm doing at every spot. Now we go to the second one, to the third one. This is also already the second one, and in the meantime, off in the end, we will, I think, around 7 kilometers run, of course a little bit stopping while we're doing this. So Sunday always a little bit mixed up, and here we go. Number 3, 5 pull-ups, 5 dips plus knee raises. Actually, I put a little tiny variation to it to make it more effective in a shorter amount of time. That's what I'm always trying to explain people. You know, some people say I can do 100 dips and still they look flubbery and flubbery, and I already do it for years. So take my advice, people. Focus on each and every single rep. You know, visualize your toes are piercing through the fucking planet, down, and the rest up. Just make it straight and very controlled. Way much more effective than swabbering around, swinging around, and then sitting in the bar telling that you can do 100 dips and nobody gives a shit because they can see it's anyway not working. So, harsh truth. I see it so much. And you know, when I see, let's say, with all due respect, no, I'm saying this also to help out. Everything that I'm saying is actually to improve people their lives. So when I see overweighted people do some stuff, it's already great that they start doing something. But you know, when you see me, just ask me how you can do it faster, because I can show you what you definitely not should do. A lot of people do definitely a lot of things that they shouldn't do, especially in the beginning. But anyway, spot number 1, 2, 3, we go to 4. Spot number 1, 2, 3, 4, the same thing: dips, pull-ups, and the knee raises to the elbow, and we're running to the next one. And then we got in the end 4, this is number 4, 5, no, we're not going to do this one, we're going to 5, and that's it, 5, and then probably we end up with 6 or 7 kilometers. Next to the next one. Number 5, done. 5 dips, 5 pull-ups, and the knee raises. I'm gonna slow walk a little bit to the end of the field, or maybe to the middle, also just a little talk. The thing is, yesterday I was drinking beer over there, and now by doing this, you know, this is how you earn the privilege. It's not only about pleasures in life. So I have to earn it. Not only financially, also mentally, spiritually. Cannot only take, right? Anyway, I could have laid down in the bed, crossed my legs, and watch television. Not that I have a television, because I don't watch television. I don't watch television because I don't have a television, but I definitely also don't want to watch television. And again, this is calisthenics spot number 5, Lulin, and now we go to the calisthenics spot Vardar Metro Stancia. Metro station. Vardar Metro Station. Google it, you can see it. Hey, by the way, if you Google it, you see the calisthenics spot, you can actually see also photos of me. And follow me on Google Maps. Got over, I think at the moment, 3 million views on my stuff. Go ahead. Link is in the description, and follow me, people. So if you come to Sofia, Bulgaria, or you go to Malta, 5 kilometers, people. So in the end, probably 8 kilometers. I have to keep on running now, because otherwise I get fucking cold. Here we go. Moment, 7 kilometers. In the middle, we back now over there, Lulin. I did my 5th calisthenics spot in Lulin, over there, Lulin, Sofia, Bulgaria. Good for the SEO thing on YouTube. YouTube, help me out, put me more in the feed. Over here, again, West Park, Zapadon Park, and we go a little bit a sneaky peeky route. Let's cut off a little bit, you know. Taking a shortcut. I'm not a big fan of taking shortcuts. I used to be. Anyway, it's a whole different story. It's very nice. Raining, you know, when it's about, I mentioned this book before, I'm gonna mention it again, The Greatest Salesman by O.G. Mandino. And there's one thing about when it's about attitude, that scroll, and it's about the rain, and the rain cleanses my spirit. That's what it says. There's one sentence. You have to, of course, you need to know the whole context. Just go to my Goodreads account, link is down below, and you can find the snippets. I think I do have The Greatest Salesman over there, but I'm not 100% sure. If I don't, then forgive me. And or watch the previous videos, because I'm reading very nice snippets from multiple scrolls out of the book, and probably today again. Yesterday I didn't do a book thing, but the day before, the something about persuasion. Beautiful book, easy to read, and each chapter has executable, let's say, exercises. You know, very nice. You can try them straight away to the people around you. It's about psychology, and put in the work, and you will get in contact very easily with people, and not in a sleazebag way, or, you know, it's very a very nice book. I think it's the art of persuasion, but again, I'm now busy with my run. Forgive me if I was wrong. Watch the previous videos. I mentioned the book. Anyway, last calisthenics spot, and to be very honest, yesterday I drank a little bit more than usual, only beer, but this is also another thing. I always go to bed normally. I don't hang around in clubs, and if I do, that would be maybe once per year, maybe, to go to a club and go roll into bed at 5 o'clock. Really don't like it. Totally out of my rhythm. But also, even if I would go out till 5 or whatever, then I still do my horrible runs. Like today, trust me, I said to myself, what a wonderful world. Now, I didn't say it. I really feel it like this. The world is a beautiful place, no matter the adversities, the obstacles which everybody has in their life. And again, like I said yesterday, I solved the crucial problem that probably a lot of travelers sometimes run into. What's it? Yesterday's? No. Yeah, yesterday's video. Yeah, sorry, because the yesterday's video still has to upload. Yes. So, if you also have other questions, difficult questions, problems, life problems. I lived a very colorful life, and feel free to ask. My WhatsApp link is in the description. Don't hold back, especially when you're in a very nasty situation. Very nasty situations, and I've been in a lot, and I've solved them almost all. Almost. So, yeah, it's raining. Beautiful. I have to finish this. Ciao for now. But number 5, I'm gonna show you my dips and knee raise. So, very quickly, hey, as you can see, as straight as possible, very deep knee raises. Now I'm gonna do the pull-ups 5, and hanging on the bar like this. I'm gonna show you like this, and then I do the knee raises. That's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm almost at the Airbnb, and then the run is done. At the moment we're already at 8 kilometers, so it's good. I'm a happy man. This is the end station, Vardar metro station, metro stantia. Okay. The weather is great. I am going to meet somebody. I want to tell something because I want to share something because when it's about confidence, I want to talk about confidence. Let's say 1 year ago, no, a little bit longer. Let's say it like this. I'm now 46. Until I was 40, I didn't feel comfortable on the camera at all. Not at all. Okay, we made videos in different kind of things, but to talk on the camera like this, the way I'm doing now every single day, no. And to build confidence, and this is more or less, I want to say this to the people who are actually holding back, that they don't think that they're good enough. One thing that actually helped me building some sort of confidence to start doing it, and also feel somewhat confident about my speaking, because I'm very transparent about everything about my vlogging journey. This is day number 39, I think, and like I said, I'm just trying to improve everything, the editing, the speaking, but one thing what I do believe that can build confidence is simply discipline of doing something consistently. And we don't talk about training. Training is very important for me, but I do believe if you do something consistently, let's say disciplined, and we don't talk about a job that is forced by other people, that you have to do things that other people tell you to do. Know that you actually really control yourself, but also that you keep that word to yourself, and that makes you feel proud or somehow more confident. And I do believe that it's a huge part of actually building, or even start building confidence in a lot of things, like meetings, on camera, everything. I do believe that discipline is the basis of pretty much everything, because discipline okay, when you have this, let's talk about the training part. A disciplined training, like I said, many days I really don't want to, but I cannot live with the fact that I'm gonna tell myself, no, Dahlan, you're not gonna do it. But at the end of the day, you're gonna feel fucking guilty. See, and if you start lying to yourself, yeah, you crackle down the confidence. That's why I'm also doing it every day. I'm doing a lot of stuff, very, very structured, just to be, let's say, quote unquote, ahead of the herd. Can I say this without being arrogant? Because I do a lot of things very, very disciplined and structured, what normal people simply don't do. Normal people, with normal people I mean watching television, football, and I got nothing against people who look at football or have a 9-to-5 job, but it's all not necessary. And if you are a 9-to-5 job guy, girl, and you don't want to do it, or you're very fed up with it, or somehow you know there's something more, and or you have, let's say, destructive behavior, you're simply bored out of your head. And I want to start sharing one very simple thing to start building your online empire. Let's say it like this. And it can be done so easy, and I'm gonna share it because you can start easily a Facebook page or an Instagram page and start sharing content. I will, if I don't forget to put a B-roll over it, I will show you. I created over 100 Facebook pages in the past. But let's say it like this: when you get into this, because most people will say, yeah, but Dahlan, how do I earn money? That is in the first place not the most important thing. First of all, you are busy with something like building a digital asset that you can grow, you can control, and later on monetize. And once you get the hang of growing an audience on social media, you will see how actually now nothing is easy, but it's way easier than go every day to your job till the day you die. So, well, how would you do this without actually putting your face on the camera? Well, I'm gonna share it with you. I grew Facebook pages, each Facebook page in the past, by taking Pinterest content in the dog niche. I simply took specific dog breeds. You can check one, Mini Bull Terrier, on Facebook. Over my Facebook group is 28,000, and the page is around, I think, 27,000 or maybe 14,000. But I got Doberman, I got a lot of different dog breeds. But you don't need to straight away think about those numbers, but try to get in the mindset of building audiences. Audiences are assets. You own it and you can monetize it the way you see fit. See, if you have a business, it's even more easier. But I'm not gonna get into this. I'm talking to the people who working 9 to 5, don't want to do it anymore, and also don't have yet the balls to actually stop doing it, but replace 1 hour of your 3 hours of mindless scrolling every day. And while you replace 1 hour, you're building an asset that might probably set you free from your 9 to 5 at one point. And not only this, by simply start doing it, sharing one post, you go, I'm gonna give you the working structure. You choose a niche. And I'm gonna say something, caviars. I'm not into caviars, but I say the word caviars. It's the first word that comes in my mind, caviars. You go on Pinterest, you find all kind of cute pictures of caviars. You download the picture, you make a caption, a title, or you use, in my case I use Google Gemini Advanced, or you use ChatGPT, so the free version, so it doesn't cost you any money. You ask, can you create a funny title for a cavia picture? Can you give me 10 hashtags? Can you give me a nice attention-grabbing description? I'm just sucking something out of my thumb. By the way, I wrote over 10,000 AI prompts, so if you want it, just DM me. I will share the link, my Google Sheet, for free. That is really a matter of 15 minutes work in the beginning, max. Okay, 30 minutes in the beginning, and then you can keep on scrolling whatever you do. And also, don't start overthinking. Yeah, Dahlan, you need a profile picture. Download another picture of a cavia that's smiling. Then you need a cover. You know what? Do it tomorrow. Do the cover tomorrow. Think about it. Start firing up that little tiny burning desire that somehow, somewhat wants to escape from the, I don't want to use the word what everybody uses, but that you get out of your cage. Something that might set you free after 1 year. Don't think that you get after 1 month, you know, that you can give the middle finger to your boss. That's not gonna work. That's really not gonna work. So do it like this. The working structure, Pinterest post, download a picture. Don't think about copyright stuff. You need to start your business, and at one point you link to the people. You can give a link to their to the original Pinterest post if you want. I never did it, to be very honest. Once you get the Facebook page, then you simply can start considering, after getting, let's say, over 100 people, then you create a Facebook group and attach the Facebook group. Why? Once you have a Facebook group and it grows and people start posting the content, and this is now the thing of beauty, the beauty about a Facebook group, they posting the content and you have an asset running that is totally hands-free. Then you create another page and another page and another page. So at one point maybe you have ridiculous amounts of pages like I do. Although I don't put a lot of work in it anymore. But by the way, if you are very interested, I'm looking for people still who, with my guidance, to monetize the Facebook groups. So if you see this as an opportunity, I gave you a very easy working structure so you can actually start building those assets. Do something that you like. Do nails, do football, do everything about a specific football club. You get the picture. You like cars. There are for people. There's for everybody something. You know, just start doing it. And like this, replace at one point 50 minutes of your daily mindless scrolling. At one point, you start seeing some results. You get addicted, or you hate it, and you stop doing it. And then you will ask, "Hey, Dahlan, I did not like it at all. Can you give us another structure?" I can give you a lot of structures. Easy to do. Replace your mindless scrolling, people, so you can replace your job. And I'm not gonna get into the monetization now, but simply start doing it. I got a phone call. Ciao for now. It's about the working structure. Some people, they just want to make pictures with me. See, and that's also something, huh? Because I'm pretty much everywhere, Instagram, TikToks, and see, the thing on YouTube doesn't have the real traction yet. I still need the subscribers. Subscribe, people. But this is the thing. So, for example, I'm gonna tell you a little bit the numbers. The increasement of the I'm drinking beer. Of the analytics, and I check the analytics of YouTube. Everything is growing very exponentially. YouTube also starts to showing me in the feed with an increase of 1100%, 1183 if I'm not mistaken. But this is the thing, because I'm on Rumble. On Rumble, all my videos get a minimal of 50 views after I don't know what. See, and the numbers are in some eyes, you know, people say, yeah, that is nothing in comparison with, you know, the 67,000, and that's what I also want. I really want this. That's why I also do believe that I need to do this consistently and increase the quality. That's for sure. It also pushes me. Let's say it like this: for my age at 46, you know, I'm pushing myself I need to do better. I need to do better. And is this only for views and everything? No, not really. It's a whole combination of, right? There is no negative impact on my life. I keep mentally focused on things that I can make maybe a nice story around. Along the way, I will get more and more to the extreme stories of my life, and I want to start sharing more working structures you can do from your phone so you can replace your job. So, and that's why I need to work on my speaking, so I can put things better in context, because when I also sometimes listening to my own stories, I can see it. But along the way, I will increase the you know, the quality. But all combined on all the platforms, let's say combined all the views on the clips, every day I get at least, I don't want to exaggerate, so at least every day 1,000 views, all combined. So that is all the 3 reels. At the moment, I'm on a sweet spot of 3 reels a day. That also includes TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and oh yeah, not even all the reels are still scheduled on Instagram. But now I'm, let's say, on an average between 500. Yeah, let's say it like this: around 1,000 views combined per clip, per long form. And the long form are way less, by the way. That is around 100. But along the way, this is also something when I talk about digital assets. So you do a post, another post, another post, then you increase the amount of posts per day, then your page get traction. But this is also something, right? No matter, let's say I increase my quality, but also what I already have done is never a lost cause, because I can check it for my own reference to see how ridiculous I talked and acted, but also people can refer back to it. But next to it, I build a whole digital stack. You know, if people, let's say my future wife, you know, she really wants to see how I really am. I'm not hiding anything, you know. Somebody's calling me. Nobody calls me on Messenger, by the way. Oh yeah. But not now, because I'm in a talk. This is the thing. If you watch this, I'm recording. So, where was I? And that is a little bit about the distractions. It is all the actions that I take on the video recording thing. It is a compounding thing. It's never lost. And it's the same with building a digital assets on Facebook pages, or, you know, Instagram pages. Every time when you build a post, you probably don't get straight away the results that you want, but just keep on doing it. Start going into stories, reels, and see what hits. And then after 1 month, you see what had a little bit more attention than the other one, and then you emphasize on it, you know. And like this, you build an asset. So maybe you start feeling it, that you're really busy for yourself. You know, you're really busy for yourself. When you go to work, or you slave away in your own business, you know what? You sell the business and everything is gone. And this is what I really want to make people aware of. So for example, also the vegetable stores, also flower stores, any kind of normal business should build an asset, a digital asset around their business, so you can run the business just to collect the leads, build the audience using your business as a trust point. Not only that, but also provide a lot of value, because there are so many options, people, you don't want to know. And people talk to me about 10% discounts, and the thing is, and when you watch this, and it's all fun, they say, yeah, but it's a lot for Bulgaria. You know what? It's not a lot, it's fucking nothing, and people wouldn't even roll over for it. The thing is, when you ask for another action to collect leads, you have to pay the bill. See, and that's what a lot of people start to think. This is out of my league, this is something that I don't understand. But if you run for 1 year a normal business, collect the leads. I never collected the leads for my businesses because nobody told me. I had a most ridiculous idiot who actually took care of my web presence. You know, my I don't even know if I had a website, but I paid a guy every month, I think 300 euros or something. Never had an online sale with anything. But yeah, nowadays things are so easy, people. You know, open your eyes, really open your eyes. You don't need to go to your job. But again, if you're not interested in humans and you're only interested in your own money thing, then it's better to do what you what you do best. Slave away in your own business, 9 to 5. Because if you're not interested, genuinely interested in other humans, or also really interested in your own growth, then you should not even get into stuff. But what I would like to see, that minimal 100 people before I die build digital assets, like what I said, you know, Facebook page. I already explained this, just rewind. And that's how you start building audiences. And once you start seeing it, also, by the way, feel free just to contact me, you know, talk with me, just speak with me. And I am, but don't start with hi, hello, or if you're really into weird stuff, and send me dick pics and that kind of stuff. A lot of people do this. Don't start straight away with all your needs. Just introduce yourself properly, you know. Also, don't start with hi, hello. I cannot say to everybody hi, hello back, you know. I hope you understand that too. And by the way, when you sometimes see me walking and you start filming me, you know, just come also talk to me, you know. I'm not an animal. I love to talk with people. Also, I talked with 2 young girls. They want to be on the picture or whatever, and we did. I'm always willing to do it, but I always say I am 46, and because these girls were underage, so I said I don't want to have problems, but if you say it's okay, it's okay. So but you understand what I mean. I always want to stay out of troubles, especially caused by other people. So anyway, I said a lot of stuff. The person who called, actually, it's a funny story about this guy actually, but we're not getting into this. Ciao for now. I'm actually waiting for a guy. We're gonna drink beer over here again in Lulin. I love Lulin. It's sunny. Anyway, ciao for now. I also would like to say, you see me sitting in the most ordinary situations, right? You don't see me in Malta now. You don't see me in Dubai, and the office is in Dubai. We have projects in Malta. You don't see me in Malta, but I'm sitting over here in Bulgaria, Sofia, Lulin, in the neighborhood Lulin. And I don't have to, I don't feel the need to show you how glorious my life is. The thing that I want to share with you, the things that I'm sharing with you, is that you have a better life, faster, preventing the pitfalls, but also, for example, now if you're in a 9 to 5 or you slave away in your own business, this is actually an endless thing because the margins are way too low to actually set you free. It's capped. you will never make $1 million per year in an alcohol store. Period. And that sounds very harsh, but it's reality. Sorry if you're watching this, and I can also say it in a, because I can say this photo store, I can say the other. You're not. And that is simply, in my eyes, the kind of business. It would be nice, but you have to collect the leads and you have to be willing to invest in it. And what do I mean with this? 50% discount is at least a discount that people would open their eyes for and actually willing to give some sort of details, a follow, or even a check-in. You know, those are the things that build audiences. And if you really think about this, now somebody comes to your fucking business, gives you money, you give him a package of cigarettes. I talk about an alcohol store, every kind of alcohol store. And then the client is gone. You not have any control about your empty days. The same is with restaurants. Most restaurants, there is no, not even the big ones that do it in a very nice way that you can actually fill up the empty days. When you're, you know, there are so many simple things. I'm gonna tell you about my own store, one of the stores in Holland. What I did every Friday, or probably at 1.3 times a week, sometimes even every day, at the end of the day, barbecue. Clients came in, and you know what? Behind the store in the north in Holland, people came. And it's not only, I invested in the fucking meat. So there was maybe, I don't know, 25 euros in meat. So a couple of kilos of chicken. Beers, so let's say 50 euros investment. 50 euros investment, and a lot of people, clients and whatever came. I can also say another thing. In the bar that we had, you know, we did Vodka Friday. Yeah, it was also very ridiculous, but okay, this was the deal. So every other bar, and this is about going very bold. This is about going bold, because that's, even up today, you can Google the Zelle, Leeuwarden, Dahlan. And the thing is, what we did over there, Vodka Friday, so a long drink glass with 50% Red Bull and 50% vodka. Yeah, that was nice. And see, yes, people get drunk, but you know what? Up till today, people will remember it, and people still talking about. And again, this is about the coins that are glued on the bar and also in the store, on the street, and you know, people remember those things. Think about, you know, a lot of people also think about, oh yeah, I have to do this for my business, blah blah blah. But where is the return? How much is the return about your efforts? At least. So I'm gonna say something. So when you, because I also have done it, you know, you stock up your fucking store, but that is energy that you put into something, and it's a longer term thing. It needs to be sold. See, and most people are also not representable as salesmen. And I'm not talking about the sleazeball that is working in an auto dealers, you know, the classical, you know, fabricated auto dealer who sells you a car with 200,000 kilometers on it, and he makes it look like that it's actually only has 10,000 kilometers because he talks so very nice. I'm not talking about that kind of people, but people can be way much more entertaining wherever they are. Yesterday I went, and if you see this, come on man, I played the music over there, and do you know how many people were watching? Even if when it was not busy, people just staring. And this is the thing, there is not one other store that plays normal attractive music. And it's not about that you just starting a discotheque over there or a club. No, not at all. if I would have one, I probably would turn it very quickly in a whole different thing. I would talk with DJs. I would, you know, have a little bit of tiny DJ thing. I would ask some of the people, just play a little bit music, ask very good DJs, just come over there, play. Can you play for 1 hour? Can we make a deal? I provide you for, I don't know what, for 1 month with beer. You know, start making deals to get more attention, and then those people have audiences. Think about who has your audience. People who go to parties, they drink, they smoke cigarettes and other stuff, but don't get into that kind of business. But the thing is, what I'm saying over here, start thinking outside the box. Start thinking about that every action that you take, that it has short term, long term, and if it's long term, make sure that it's compounding. So you stock up a store. How long is it over there? Maybe 2-3 days. You know, let's say a quick turnaround. But the margins are so low, it's pretty much a waste of time, unless you collect leads, and that also requires a little bit more balls. And when it's about really the digital, or let's say lead collection, but also interaction with people, a lot of people really underestimate the way I talk with people is based upon high energy and positive energy. You know, also I feel very positive. I want to bring good, you know, I'm talking from the youngest one, and this is not to that I got accused from talking with minors or whatever, that kind of bullshit. No, they come to me, they want pictures. The youngest one actually want to take me also to his parents in faculteta. But the thing is, I'm drinking beer once in a while over there. But besides that, the oldest one is 81. So I don't look down on anybody. I always want to speak with everybody, and that is simply because I have the discipline to optimize myself every day, and that ripple effects into the world. No matter what people say, and again, you don't have to run 10 kilometers every day. That's fucking ridiculous. I don't even run every day 10 kilometers. I also don't want to, because if I would run, I did this for a time, and then I'm just like a skeleton. I really like a skeleton. I'm very honest about that. I always want to do the calisthenics. I want to drink my beer, and this is freedom. This is really freedom, and that's what I want for other people. When you would have your income from your phone, the way I do it, and the way I start sharing now, you can go wherever the fuck you want. You can go wherever you want. You don't have to go from 9 to 5 to your job. You don't have to sit in the subway or be in the traffic jam and all that kind of stuff. You don't want it. It tears you apart over here, mentally, physically also. When I go sit in the mall, Bulgaria Mall, you can see it. Those people are 10 years younger than them, probably even 15 years younger than me. But when I look at them, their hair is falling out, they have beer bellies, because people are not made for sitting in cages and listening to other people. It's called slavery. And you know what? They're sitting in a high building for I don't know many hours. Then they go down, tick, 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 and they probably have some discount coupons. I don't know even how it works. Also, I'm not gonna into it. But then they spend salary, and what they eat. It's not about optimization. They eat pizzas, they eat burgers, they eat the French fries, and then they go back to sitting back in the cubicle. Well, what do you think? And people say, yeah, I got a very important position. You know what? Keep fooling yourself. You're not. The best position that you should take control of your own life. You know, take control of your own life, because we all have one life. And no, I'm not gonna get into that. I actually want to talk about people who would never cheat and all that kind of stuff. Because and people, let's say with normal lives, tick 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 tick, go up and down, boom boom boom. You do that for 5 days a week, or you banging for the rest of your life the same girl in the same area. Well, with all due respect, you don't know. You really don't know. Hey, you go for 1 year to jail, or you go 1 year out of the country. No, she doesn't let you. You know why? Normal, because you start banging other girls. And is this about that I would, if I would have been, if when I would be in a relationship, that I would, if I would go on a trip, that I start banging other girls? No, not at all. You know, because I have seen it, I have done more than enough. And the thing is, I know what's available. You know, I had many girls in the entertainment business. I know where I know what I can mentally also handle. And this is not about bragging, not at all, but start exposing yourself to the world, man. Just digest, breathe in. And yes, you will fail in the beginning because you didn't build a character yet, but just do it. Start talking with people and don't give yourself away, but just try to provide value, you know, that people really want to talk with you. Don't talk about how bad your life is. Ask what they're doing. And this is, again, I'm going to mention this one more time. I never ask people how are they doing. I'm going to do a little bit of thing. So I would ask somebody, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Conversation closed. I always ask, what are you doing? What did you do the past days? What are you going to do next week? What are you doing now? 3 questions, they're already totally going bananas. And you know what? Like this, you also stimulate the people a little bit. And trust me. But I'm genuinely interested. You know, I'm not like you know, just interviewing them. Hey, what did you do yesterday? Huh? Where were you? No. What are you busy with? What are you doing? Well, what keeps you occupied? You know, what are you really doing? Then you get a conversation going. And then the more value you can bring to the table, you can jump in on any kind of subject. You know, and if you cannot, just admit it. You don't know anything about it. Keep it real, people. Anyway, I also keep on rattling now. And it's very nice warm. And again, if you think, yeah, Dahlan, your life doesn't look very glorious. You're every day sitting in Lulin. Looks like this. Of course, I don't film everything. But when you work from the phone, you can do it from everywhere. I could sit in Australia in the middle of nowhere, getting bitten by a snake, or a creepy spider crawls over my head in the Amazon jungle. You know, just saying. I can also walk around in neighborhoods and tell other people how dangerous those neighborhoods are. You know, which in general they're not. When you go to the fucking center in. Anyway, we're not getting into that. Okay, ciao for now.